Greetings, my ninjas. Boss Labs here, back again with another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary. This time I'm starting a new series called Battle Rifle. Nutshell, I'm using the SKS. In this particular episode, I'm using the silencer. And just see how well I can own with it, I guess. Surprisingly enough, I did fairly well here. I don't know if it was a particular server we were on, or whether I finally found the weapon that fits me really well or not. But I did really well, and on episode 2, which will be in Operation Metro, I did even better. So I think I found the weapon I like the most for when I want to get big kills. So here we are with the gang. There's Blood, there's T-Jack, there's Big Muddy, and there may have been another guy that I can't recall. Oh, Big Blue. Sorry, Blue, didn't mean to forget you. Anyway, right now, Big Muddy is on the opposite team. That's just the way it worked out. Eventually, he got tired of tired of us shooting him in the face. So he was so upset. He said he was going to stab me in the dick with his knife. But fortunately for me, he switched teams and got into our team before that happened. So my dick is safe, at least for the time being. So, after we just before we finished this game, Blood was asking me what I had on the SKS. He says it sounded funny. That's why I had the silencer on it. He says, "Oh man, you should just rock it with the flash suppressor and take off the silencer." So I did that on Operation Metro, and I believe I like it better. But for right now, we're just. I believe we're flanking right here, if I can make up my mind which way I'm going to go. Yes, we're getting ready to flank around, and I believe I stole Blood's kills here. But he's getting his revenge on him. He's jumping up and down on him. So all I can envision here is that one episode where they're shoving bodies in a trash dumpster, and someone's up there jumping up and down trying to mash them down on the ground to the dumpster better. Here, I'm not sure if I was suppressed or what, because I was definitely putting rounds in that guy's body. So, or maybe I just got outshot. But I come back and lucky grenade kill. So I'm looking forward to the next DLC that comes out in June, Close Quarters. Now you guys know that normally the close quarter maps and me don't necessarily get along too well, but I enjoy playing with you guys, so I will put up with the getting my ass raped by the younger crowd with the hyper reflex, for the Twitch and stuff like that, just to have fun with you guys. Nothing teaches you patience better than having a bunch of younger guys just beat the crap out of you in a first-person shooter. But upon occasion, I get to turn the tables on them, and this is one of those instances. Put a couple of nice big holes in that trash can right there. Didn't hit shit with my Magnum. Need to practice with that a little bit better. But here, Blood and we're holding down B, and I believe Blood is going towards the back way. I'm holding it down here for a few minutes until I decide that seems to be held down pretty well by these other guys, so I'm going to run the backer as well. Here we go. Here's when some fun starts. So here, Biggie said I was head glitching. I wasn't head glitching. I was just using cover. In my view, the gun is pointing up over the dumpster and everything like that. So I'm not glitching through something. I'm just using cover very wisely. And this MRM256 or what his number is there. Me and him kept going back and forth, but I think at the end of it here, I think I got a nemesis on him. No, Biggie, you're running out, not checking, look good. I'm glitching. No, I'm just peeking around the corner waiting for you to run by. Yeah, needless to say, he did not get my dog tags in this game, so... He did get my dog tags at a previous game. Not last night, but I think a couple of nights ago. And, or maybe it was last week. But in any case, he did manage to come around and sneak up behind the old fart and take my tags, so... I told him that was an achievement, since I guard those rather jealously. Yeah, right. Just usually I'm not sitting still long enough to get my tags pulled. Here he tries it again. I mean, I think at this point here he realized where I was posted up at, so the next time you see him, he's coming for me. But that's the key thing about communication. He announces his intentions to come after me, so I'm prepared. Even though I only have 10 bullets here in my SKS, I'm prepared for him when he runs around the corner, so I'll put him in his face. Now, I've only got one bullet in the SKS, and my trusty Magnum is on beaten feet. There's no one SKS bullet, and my lousy aim of the Magnum is not going to keep my tag safe. So I told him I'm running. He says, you damn well better run. So I finally get taken out, but I believe I get brought back here. Yep, someone revived me. Thank God for the little bit of invulnerability until you start moving. Otherwise, that guy would have just put me right back down. So I'm still got one bullet in my SKS, and I've got plenty of bullets in my Magnum, it seems, before my Magnum, rather. And I mean, it's just a little bit. Probably firing the Magnum a little bit too quickly there. I definitely am here, but I can't see shit anyway, so I believe I was just trying to suppress the guy back in, and it didn't work too well. So anyway, I'm back at it. We got full ammunition again, so we're going back to one of my favorite hiding spots here. Not sure if I saw anybody there or not, but they had a tendency to hide across the road over at the little columns on the other building. So I believe that's what I was actually intending to shoot at, but whether or not that actually happened or not is something else entirely. But I love my tugs. Tugs is going to save my bacon here in just a little bit too. Some of these guys, I think, were just, I don't know whether they're lower levels or what, but I mean, they had to know we were set up waiting for them. And they were just running out like little baby buffaloes, so I don't know. I don't mind killing baby buffaloes. I mean, one time I was a baby buffalo too, so. And upon occasion, still am, so. So what can you say? But I guess I shouldn't be complaining, even though I wasn't. I shouldn't be talking bad about it because they enabled me to have a good score in this game. And on the next game, too. Even though I think some of the people may have been shuffled up a little bit, I still had I even had a better game in Metro, which is surprising, you know, because sometimes you have Metro and sometimes Metro really has you. So, and most of the times it's Metro really has me. But not yesterday night. Nope. But we'll talk about more of that one in the next in episode 2. And here's where I was talking about the guy was shooting over the corner. I just missed the scope glint there. Yeah, I wish I'd seen this a split second later. I could have, split second earlier, I could have shifted my aim. And here, awesome dude, doesn't know enough to get away from grenades, I guess. See, you see the grenade, you back up. And then you pop the guy in the ass. Well, in this case, in the face. So anyway, after the June DLC of Close Quarters, Armored Kill is coming out in the fall, I believe it is. And that's the one I'm going to be really waiting for, because I think I have at least 2 server stars in the tanks now, so being in a tank and in the other vehicles, I feel more at home in than running around shooting people. Although I probably do about as well in either one, but I really enjoy my tanks. And I'm starting to get to where I like my jets too. Speaking of my jets video, the one that was previous to this, Top Jet, I believe is what it's called. Unfortunately, I uploaded the wrong video. That was not the finished version. The finished version had commentary on it, and we had a better ending on it and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I did that video after I came back from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class. And if there's anything that you should know about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is that the classes, if you're not in tip-top shape, will kick your ass. So, so my ass was worn out when I came back, and I decided to start doing a video and a commentary. Well, I made it all the way through the video, and we're starting to do the commentary, and the reason why I haven't uploaded the one with the commentary now, once I realized my mistake, is that it sounds like I'm half dead in the commentaries. My voice isn't as lively as it is right now, or anything like that. So I thought, you know, I'll just leave it as it is. I have more than a few other jet videos I can put up later and make a good commentary on it. But I'll be sure not to do it after Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class. Which, by the way, I think that was my third real class. So, I mean, the first class I was pretty much just watching and asking a few questions and stuff like that. And in the second class, I had my gi with me, which is the kimono, the uniform that you're wearing. Jiu-Jitsu gis are very thick. They're not like the karate gis that are thin. The karate gis will rip from all the stuff you do with Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu involves a lot of grabbing and using the gi for handles to get leverage and throws and stuff like that. So if you try to do that with something that is not as tough as a Jiu-Jitsu gi, you're just going to rip it. And of course you lose your handle when that happens, and so the stuff is really, really thick material, which means it's very hot. And since you're doing all sorts of rolling around and grabbing and pulling and tugging and straining and stuff like that, so you're in a sweat anyway. So you add the hot gi with the sweating, and you really, really, really sweat. So I expect by the time I start getting good at this, which I'm certainly not right now, I know maybe 1 or 2 moves that I could probably do if I needed to in a clutch. But for right now, once I get where I consider myself to where I could do some of these moves instinctively, I should be down to a much better weight than I am right now. Right now I'm at 243. I'm only 5'6", so I'm a fat son of a bitch. So that's what all the classes are about for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Of course, I want to learn hand-to-hand, which is one of the things I never really learned in the Marine Corps. There wasn't any during that time period, sort of peacetime, so to say. They weren't teaching hand-to-hand combat like I was actually expecting them to. We learned how to use weapons, obviously, since I have a love affair with weapons now, and you know, bayonets, and we did rifle drills, and I learned one takedown move when I was in the Marine Corps that the end result is you're dead. Your enemy's dead. So, but it wasn't exactly the type of hand-to-hand combat that I was actually looking for. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, from what I've seen, since it's used a lot in mixed martial arts, MMA, some cage matches and stuff like that, that's the type of hand-to-hand I was kind of expecting. So I'm really excited that I'm getting to learn this martial arts now, even well after I'm out of the Marine Corps. So, part of it is exercise. The other part is I want to learn martial arts that I've always wanted to learn, and it seemed to be well on my way. So, I've got lots of classes left. I don't expect to level up really, really quickly. But maybe within 6 months, maybe I'll be looking forward to getting my blue belt. So right now I'm a white belt, which means a novice. Blue belt, of course, the next stage up. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to knowing enough to be able to pass the test for the qualification for the next stage in the belt. And as I progress, I'm sure we'll be doing some videos and stuff like that of me at some of these qualifications and stuff like that. And I'll be sure to mix them into some of my videos. So at the very least, you can say, hey, the fat man can jump around and stuff like that. Or at the other least, you can be impressed. Or at the very, very least, you can have a hell of a ass time laughing at me as I attempt to do some of this stuff. Because that's all I really wanted to do with this channel, guys, is share it with my friends. I can laugh at myself with the best of anybody. So if I can make myself laugh and make somebody else laugh at the same time, I'm accomplishing my goal. Here, I was just not able to shoot the guy with my SKS, so whip out the old Magnum 44 and get a kill with it today. I think I missed twice and got him with the one, so. But as you can see, this video is not normally composed of what normally is here, where I do that, I die, and I come back and then I die again, I come back and then I die again. No, I die, and sometimes I get revived, or I just don't die. Like here, I'm at 0% health. I should be dead. But I'm running away like a little girl, screaming, But I run away to find, I think I found some health kit here somewhere. So I run away to regain my health, and I can fight on. But we are coming close to the end of the video. And like I said, I had a really good match here, much better than I'm certainly used to. So we will be seeing more of the battle rifle series as we go on. Sometimes I feel it, and I pull out the SKS, and sometimes I don't, and I run with the engineer kit or the support, and occasionally the assault. But recon I've been ignoring. And here you can see my score, which is very good for me. Very, very good for me. I was very happy with that. Unlocked a 8x scope, which I probably won't use with SKS. Sniper ribbons, surveillance for my tugs. Of course, the Conquest and the Winter ribbon, and then a squad. So we did very, very well. Thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to visit us at our new home at Mash More Buttons. That is http://reset.mashmorebuttons.com. Episode 2 is coming soon, so be sure to check in on that. And until then, later, my ninjas.